Hey, it's Jess from the Lead Nerds. Today I wanted to talk to you about what you should look for in an external hard drive, what are the different kinds of connections you can have, what's actually compatible with your computer, and for use cases, what should you actually buy. So I have some notes here that I'm going to refer to, so if I look over, that's why. So first, I want to talk about the differences between USB 2.0 and USB 3.0. There's also 3.1, but that isn't as common currently. Basically, all you need to know is 3.1 is faster. And again, just like 3.0, you need to have a 3.0 or 3.1 slot for it to even work. So USB 3.0 is normally indicated by the little blue box inside of the USB port. It looks just like a regular USB port, except it's blue, and it also has a symbol that is SS and then the USB sign next to it. So a USB 3.0 is going to have a faster connection. It can also be utilized It can only be utilized with the 3.0 USB port indicated by the symbol. It also is 10 times faster than the USB 2.0. So if speed is super important to you, this is what you're going to want to use. USB 3.0 is also backwards compatible. So you can use a USB 2.0 or USB 3.0 in the same type of ports. But you want to make sure that you use a USB 3.0 and a USB 3.0 port together to get the full features that you need from that device if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, if you have a 2.0 plugged into a 3.0 slot or a 3.0 plugged into a 2.0 spot, then it's only going to deliver 2.0 speeds because there's no compatibility there. 3.0 is also unidectional. I'm not pronouncing that right. But basically it just means that the data pads can send and receive data at the same time. So it's almost like a two-way highway, so that you can go, coming in and going out at the same time, while a 2.0 can only go one way or the other. It can only send information or it can only receive information. It cannot do both at the same time. So if it's important for you to save information that is on that USB device and also take information off of that USB device, it's important that you get a 3.0 so that you can get those full capabilities, because with the USB 2.0, you just won't get it. So then we have USB-C. So what is USB-C? It is the flippable USB version so that you don't have to plug it in, get it wrong every single time, flip it over, probably still get it wrong, put it back, and then finally get it right. USB-C is symmetrical on both sides, so it works up or down. But you want to notice that USB-C is only the connection type. It is not a connection speed. So a USB-C can be 2.0, 3.0, or a Thunderbolt connection. If it's a Thunderbolt connection, you'll know by the little Thunderbolt. Now, Thunderbolt works just like USB 3.0. You have to have those same, the symbol of a Thunderbolt next to the actual device that you want to use it on, or the cord that you want to use it on, and the port. The port should also have the Thunderbolt. You can't just plug in a Thunderbolt cord into a normal USB-C port and expect that it's going to have Thunderbolt features. It's not. Same thing with USB. Just because it fits doesn't mean that's going to give you all the features that you're looking for. So the most updated version of Thunderbolt is Thunderbolt 3, and currently it delivers 8 times as faster than a USB 3.0.
I want to go fast.
So if you need super fast transfer speeds and you're dealing with like 4K footage, video, things like that, you're going to want a Thunderbolt connection. But you also want to make sure that your computer actually has a Thunderbolt connection, again, before you get one, because not all computers right now come with Thunderbolt. It will get better as it goes on, but it's the same thing with USB 3.0. I only, out of the 3 ports that I have on my laptop, 2 of them are USB 3.0. And I don't have any USB-C connection or Thunderbolt connection on my computer. So that's something that you want to take into consideration. Thunderbolt connection also allows you to power your laptop as well as use it as a display port. So you can actually use the Thunderbolt connection to have 2 4K monitors if you wanted. What else? It also allows you to do peer-to-peer networking. So you can have, if you have 2 laptops next to each other that both have Thunderbolt connection, you can get a male-to-male Thunderbolt cord, plug them together, and you can transfer at the same time. And of course, it can be used for external storage. So when you're considering between a USB 2.0 or 3.0, it's important to think about what you're going to use the device for. If you just need like a thumb drive to transfer documents, you probably just need 2.0. You probably don't need the extra, $10-20 that you would be spending for a 3.0 connection. But if you want to be future-proof, go with 3.0. Now that's like a super lot to take in, but now I want to talk about the differences between a hard drive, external hard drive, and a solid state drive, external drive. So both are portable. We're only going to talk about the portable ones right now. They also have the same features if you were to build a computer or expand your storage in your computer, which you totally can if you have like a Windows computer or something that will let you expand. You can technically with a Mac, but it will destroy the warranty, and they make it super hard to fix things, so it really honestly isn't worth it, in my opinion, to upgrade your Mac unless you are totally cool with it being destroyed or out of warranty and have enough money to get another computer, which in that case, do whatever you want. So the main difference between a hard drive and a solid state drive is a hard drive, external hard drive, is going to be significantly cheaper. Like it will be like sometimes 4 times cheaper than an SSD. An SSD, a solid state drive, also only goes up to normally about like 4 terabytes. So an SSD is something that you want to use if you're going to be like, if you want to stream video off of it, like if it's like 8K, 4K footage and you want to like scrub it, because that, the data transfer, it needs to be quick for you to be able to get all the frame rates and like have your computer save it in your cache to be able to see things correctly. So, long story short, why would you want an SSD if they're so much more expensive? Well, they're quicker to load. So say you want to use this SSD for like a productivity software or something, or you want to expand, basically you want all of your programs to be on that SSD. You can do that with a, fast SSD because it's made to essentially write and read super fast. Without going more into it, that's, the speeds are like 200 to 550 megabytes per second. So in short terms, that's like super fast. And if you want to install a program, make sure you do it on an SSD. That's also like same thing with a laptop or a computer. You're going to want to install your like startup software and things like that on an SSD because it's easily accessible and it just makes your computer run a whole lot faster. SSDs are also quieter. They have little vibration and little like power draw. So that means like they don't get as hot as normal external hard drives do. The opening speed is 30 times faster, and also SSDs aren't affected by magnetism. So a hard disk, it basically has like a needle that reads the disk. And if you have a magnet that can, because it's on a magnetic disk and essentially hard drive, hard disk drive works through magnetism, basically. Again, without getting too much into it, if you have a magnet next to a computer or a USB drive or something like that, you don't want to do that because you're not going to have your data. It's going to get corrupted. It's going to be gone. Don't do it. SSDs are not hurt by this. So if you need a lot of storage capacity, you don't want to spend a lot of money, and you don't care about how fast your computer boots up, you are totally cool with getting a hard disk drive, a regular external hard drive. They're not going to be significantly more expensive. They're perfect for you for just storing information. You want an SSD if you want like faster performance and you're cool with like limited storage capacity, because really these are the things that you're going to want to use for, again, programs or things that you want to load up super fast. So I have a recommendation list here. Recommended regular 2.0s. Those are normally just regular USB thumb drives. You can use any of those really at this point. If it's like $1 or something, you may want to like think about it. But a regular, known brand, it's normally fine. Once you get over like 500 gigabytes, you're going to want to go to 3.0 just because, again, speeds. So for the hard disk drive 3.0, we have the Western Digital 4 terabyte My Passport portable hard drive. That's a good one. Then for the SSD Thunderbolt, this is perfect for on the go. If you need like a wireless SSD and you're a drone shooter, this is going to be what you want. If you're a videographer that isn't going to be able to like save all your stuff all the time, you're going to want something like this, because it allows you to play back the footage on your phone if it's, again, compatible with your phone. However, some people do say that if you're not tech savvy, you're not going to understand how to use it. So that may be something you want to consider if you're good at like picking up how to use techie things, or you can use Google or YouTube, then you should be good. But I always like Western Digital the most. So now we have the recommended SSD. You can go for there's this like Samsung portable SSD, 1 terabyte, and it's a USB 3.1 external SSD that's essentially like a, it's super small, but it is also expensive. So that's going to be something you want to consider. Because it is $400 for 1 terabyte. So essentially it fits in your pocket. So that's why it's $400. The smaller, more convenient things are, the more expensive they are. So I totally forgot to include the regular portable SSD that's like way cheaper and a much more economical price that will be exactly what you're looking for if you're not needing like a thumb drive SSD and you just want to like install programs on it or just have like a fast loading file system. So I hope that was helpful to you. Leave some comments down below. Leave a like if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't and what you want more of, because I would love to help you any way I can. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I would love to connect with you there. I hope you have a great day. And again, let me know if you have any other questions so I have some more ideas for videos. Thanks.